Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Doom of Icewind Dale. Last episode, we made our way into this temple hidden deep in the glacier. Here is where we'll probably find Arctis himself. Why am I moving so slowly? The hell? Hold on. Oh, somehow I turned on stealth mode. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, last episode we made our way into this hidden temple and are trying to find our way through it. Ice Spire. Maybe I can do something by interacting with the spire itself. Interact. There we go. And we can climb the ice spire here. More frost raiders to deal with. And snow goblins. I'm not worried about the snow goblins. They don't do much. Why are these frost raiders not actually wielding any weapons? That's what I don't get. To me, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, hold on. That was actually a bit of coin. 1 coin. Alright, so climb the spire and we'll be able to take care of these archers. Oh, up. Nice try. There we go, there's the archers. There goes that one. Now for the next one. I just realized Aaron Gend hasn't really had any upgrades to his weaponry. Not this entire time. He got the ice dagger, but that's about it. He's got nothing else upgraded. Huh. Ooh, +1 longbow. What longbow do you have, Sharwin? Why are you using the sword? Armor bonus +1 and cold resistance. You know what? You can keep that. Like, these guys have +1s, but that's it. Oop. I will take these, however. There we go, and a rest to recover everything is perfectly fine. And we're disturbed again. There, you're dead. Now, let's try that again, please. There we go. Now we head back down, and the spire will not be constantly attacking us. Interesting choice, keeping a spire filled with archers in the middle of the temple. Like, normally, there would be no purpose to this. More ice ravens. Okay, finish off that one. He's nearly dead. There you go. And there we go. You really didn't need to cast that. Robes of the Dark Moon. Yep, that's definitely gonna be sold. Alright, what do we got on the other side of the ice spire? Let's see. Doorway here. With even more. Nice cut. Come on, you can go down. There we go, and there we go. Okay, open up this. Malachite, Thieves' Tools. And we've got Horn of Goodness and Evil. Magic Circle against alignment, 1 use a day. And a +3 Fortitude item. Well, I'm gonna give you... Oh, the horn is actually able to be used by anyone. Nice. It could be very useful. You've got a Ring of Fortitude +2. I'll give you +3. And this +2... Aaron, I haven't given you anything in a while. There you go, that'll do. Now, let's take a look at what's up in this door. And this door has another door. Diesel! You're alive!
Hey there.
You aren't one of Iceblood's. Are you here to rescue us? Who are you? I'm Diesel. The three of us are from the Dwarven Halls near Kelvin's Cairn. We were abducted on a visit to Bryn Shander many days ago. Since then, we've been forced to operate the forge here, creating weapons and armor for Iceblood's army. What can you tell me about this temple? This is the main level. The blue ice mine below is where the goblin slaves mine the strange ice we forge into powerful weapons for Iceblood's warriors. Below the mine is the inner sanctum. Strange rituals are performed there to grant the Ice Raven barbarians their powers. They say a god is buried within the inner sanctum, and that any day now he will break free. Lysan is usually within the temple. She's Iceblood's second in command. She's a monster. You're free to go. Arm yourselves and wait for me outside. I guess I shall thank you. If you're planning to head deeper into the temple, be wary of Lysan. She's almost as powerful as Iceblood, and far crueler. Farewell, and good luck. Well, Diesel has been saved. And in here, there is... nothing. Okay. So, we've saved them. This is the upper level. After this, we go down into the mines, and from the mines, we go into the inner sanctum. Got it. That's not the way out, but okay. Oh! Ice Troll Berserker. Okay, there we go. Ice Troll's dead. Okay, we got some bookcases here with a couple of scrolls. Word of Faith, Regenerate, Destruction, Greater Restoration. I don't know if I'll need that in the future. I might. And what do we got? Oh, that door is trapped. Aaron, if you don't mind. Looks like it's also locked. Thank you very much, Aaron. This is why I have you with me. Sure, I could probably tank it, but why? Ah, private quarters. Storm of Vengeance, and Lysan's Journal. This is the Journal of Lysan, self-proclaimed chosen of Auril and Iceblood's second in command. Almost all of the entries reveal Lysan to be a narcissistic and power-hungry personality, envious of Iceblood and convinced of her own brilliance. Who does that blue-skinned pretender think he is? Lyraclia, the Ice Queen, will not survive the year. Auril has foreseen the death of her current chosen and brought me, Lyson, back from death to take up her glorious mantle. Iceblood is but a tool of Arctis, as Arctis is but a tool of Auril. Yet that damned fool cannot see it. I have tried to seduce him, but the man once known as Torn Ulfmar seems to care nothing for the pleasures of the flesh. The only person he ever speaks of with any warmth is a woman named Ilva. Arctis is close to freedom. Despite being but a pale shadow of his mother, the godling remains a breathtaking sight. Another 10 days or two, and he will be free of the glacier. Then 10 towns, all of Icewind Dale, will crumble under his wintry wrath. Iceblood is once again absent, using his magical ice spires to teleport around the region and wreak havoc. Perhaps now is the time to seize power. Once Arctis is free, I will pray to Auril to grant me mastery over her wayward child. Surely Auril is capable of bringing Arctis to heel. With the walking winter under my command, Iceblood's army will answer to me. I will be able to dispose of the blue-faced freak. Perhaps I will hunt down this Ivla and find out what makes her so special. Then I will grant her the same fate I planned for Iceblood. Got it. So, she's crazy, wanted to try and take control of someone way powerful than she is. I gotcha. It would not end well. Oh, that was a trap. And there's another one here. Well, you can disarm that one. Alright, arrest. Rest is disturbed by more ice ravens. Just want to be fully rested before we go down. There we go. Let's try that rest again, please. There we go. Now let's drop a save before we go down into the mines. Alright, down to the mines we go. The Blue Ice Mine. With many snow goblin slaves. I'll not deal with them. There's a goblin merchant. Perhaps the goblins aren't happy to be here. Shanky.
You welcome here.
You ain't with the army, are ya? Don't worry, Shanky ain't gonna say nothing. Can't stand them human bruisers, nor that priestess. They don't treat gobbos well. Got us working ourselves to death to mine the red ice for 'em. Still, ain't much I can do about it. Sprizzleguts is as dumb as a box of badgers, and we gobbos ain't no match for the humans and their red ice weapons. Best I can do is sell you some of the stuff I found on the glacier. See if you can put an end to 'em.
What is this blue ice the goblins are mining?
It's a special ice that's as strong as steel and as light as leather. When Lyson gets a prisoner and bleeds them out all over it, the stuff turns red. Becomes even more powerful. They say Arctis can manipulate blood just the same as ice, on account of who his father is.
Could you convince the goblins to join me?
Join you? Why? Gobbos ain't got no love for any of the big folk, except maybe half-orcs. Besides, lots of us are already dead. Went to Tourmaline and Fallen Crags and never came back.
We don't need to be friends. Just convince the goblins to abandon Iceblood's army when the time comes.
I reckon I can do that. Won't take much. Gobbos listen to Shanky. He's got more brains in this noggin than the rest put together.
I need to stop Iceblood and Arctis. Any idea how?
Iceblood is just a man, I reckon, except his staff gives him the power to use winter itself as a weapon. Arctis? Ain't no stopping Arctis. He's big enough that a dragon could hitch a ride on his shoulder. Best thing to do once Arctis frees himself is to run fast in the other direction.
Let's see where's. I can sell these for a good amount of money, too. And you don't have enough gold again. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, let's see. More or less standard stuff. Baleful Mail? -2 charisma, +2 armor bonus, immunity to mind affecting spells. Not gonna do that. You know, it's probably not a bad idea to buy a better short sword for Aaron. In fact, I probably should. That was, But yeah, I think I will buy a new blade for Aaron. How about this +3 short sword? There. Now I'll just sell these. I won't get back all of my money, but I'll get back some of it. Anything of note in here? No, just more snow goblin slaves. Alright, all that leaves is the inner sanctum. Who knows what we're going to find in here. Alright, cage to inner sanctum. A steel cage dangles perilously above an ice cavern some 100 feet below, attached only by a thick chain. A winch near the top of the cage can be used to lower it to the level below. Let's lower it down. To the inner sanctum. You know what? I am going to do a little bit of preparation. Lyson, Hand of Auril. The right fist, the left fist, and the mass of ice.
So, we meet at last.
This coldly beautiful priestess glares at you with bright eyes full of malice. Intruder, I shall peel the skin from your body and feed the bloody meat beneath to Octus, the walking winter. Who are you? Who am I? I am Lyson, once and future chosen of Auril. 100 years ago, I perished in Icewind Dale while carrying out the Frost Maiden's will. My glorious goddess saw fit to bring me back and imbue me with a portion of her divine power, so that I might shepherd her wayward son and bring eternal winter to these lands. Where is Iceblood? Torn's whereabouts are none of your concern. By rights, it should be me, not him, leading this army. But Arctus chose him, and though the Walking Winter is but a pale shadow of his mother's power, he is a willful child. What is Arctus, and why do you plot to free him? He is the son of unbridled destruction and unrelenting cold, the spawn of Garagos and Auril, when Garagos was known as Targos, and revered as the god of war in the north. When Garagos lost his throne, Auril decided his child too was undeserving of her love. She buried him beneath the glacier and forgot about him. He is half mad from his imprisonment, but Arctus remembers. The memory of warmth stokes the rage in his heart. He hates everything and everyone. My goddess is merciful, for in his imminent release she finally sees the value in her unwanted progeny. Your evil ends here. My evil ends here? How quaint! There is nothing evil about the triumph of the cold over the hated warmth. It is natural, the default state of all things. One day, the sun will fail to rise in the eastern sky, and the cold goddess will spread her frigid embrace across the entirety of Faerun. The time is close, so very close. In a matter of days, perhaps even hours, Arctus will be freed from 1,000 years of imprisonment. Abandoned by Auril, ignored by his bloodthirsty father, the fallen god Garagos, he is naught but rage and icy destruction. A perfect weapon to unleash upon 10 towns. Consider yourself fortunate you won't be around to witness what will become of the miserable huddle of towns and villages in this forsaken stretch of the north. I died here once. Now I will take great pleasure in every life extinguished beneath Arctus's mighty fists.
By my command!
Frost Maiden, lend me your power. In your name I smite these wretches. Oh, elementals. Well, she's dead. You definitely tried, but you were nowhere near good enough. There we go. And we have a bit of loot. Sharwin, identify. Let's see. So we have Tower Shield of Missile Protection +1. Only a +1 tower shield, but with a lot of bonus against piercing. Winter's Regard. It's a whip that does cold damage and gives haste. We've got Mantle of the Coming Storm. +1 armor bonus, cold and fire resistance, improves saving throws against mind effect, and freedom of movement cast. Cloak of the Yeti is still a little bit better, in my opinion. And Winter King's Plate. +2 armor bonus, immunity to cold and fire. Cold and fire. Oh, this is so much better. Definitely taking that. Mantle of the Coming Storm is pretty good. 5 cold, 5 fire. 15 cold resistance and strength. I want to keep that strength. That strength is very good. So, Aaron, you can take the Mantle of the Coming Storm. I think that'll work. As for these other things, we can leave them be. Okay. Sharwin, you've taken quite a bit. You know what? I would like to rest before we interact with the things that are down here. I think I can rest if I take this cage back up. Yes, I can. Okay. Now, let's see what we have over here. Let me just drop a save first before I deal with this. Okay, mass of ice. There's nothing immediately noteworthy about this house-sized mass of ice. Perhaps you should examine the fists first. You approach this massive fist-shaped block of ice and are suddenly overcome with a vision. Outcast barbarians kneel before the fist, allowing the sacred water that drips from the ice to run over their faces into their mouths. When the barbarians regain their feet, they are changed. Larger, stronger, crueler, filled with the icy rage of Arctis. This must be how the Ice Ragers were created. No sacred water drips from the fist at present. This huge mass of ice is the size of a small house and resembles a gigantic fist. As you approach, a sudden vision fills your mind. You see Iceblood kneeling before the fist, his palms pressed together in supplication. Another vision unfolds in your mind. Iceblood, holding aloft a mighty staff made of ice taken from the god's own body, the first gift to the man who would become the prophet of Arctis. A moment later, the vision fades. As you inspect the huge lump of ice, a sudden sense of dread seizes you. Something moves in the chasm below, something of colossal proportions. The ice cracks, the ground tremors, and then very slowly the mass of ice before you begins to move. Ken! By Tempos, it is good to see you. I was delayed while crossing the tundra, and as soon as I arrived here and saw signs of battle in and around the temple, I knew you'd beaten me here. Ha! The Drow Elf always tells me I'll be late for my own... What in the name of Tempos? That thing is alive? You watch in horror as Arctis, the walking winter, finally frees itself from the ice. Oh, crap. Oh dear. You cannot face this godling here and hope to survive. Brace yourself. The Masked Lady?
It's the doom of Icewind Dale, the Arctic wintry hell in North Faroe. It's the doom of Icewind Dale, the chill I never felt when I'm with you. When I'm with you.
Oh.
When I'm with you. When I'm with you. It's just me and you. When I'm with you.
there's the
It's
masked
the
lady.
the doom of Icewind Dale. The prophet Iceblood fell into darkness true. It's the
Well, this is
doom,
interesting.
The doom of Icewind Dale. The dark I never knew. When I'm with you.
Well,
When I'm with you.
I think I'm going to have to end this episode here.
When I'm with
Next
you.
episode,
It's just me and
it seems we'll be speaking with the masked lady, whoever she is.
When I'm with you.
But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Falai. That is Ken Daniels, Erengand, and Sharwin. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Doom of Icewind Dale. And I shall see you all next time.